what's up guys, Chris again, and I just kind of wanted to give you a brief breakdown of what I thought of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Out of the Shadows. To be honest with you, it was pretty decent. I would say it's definitely a movie that I would take kids to, not necessarily adults, unless you are a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, because it really plays out like a Saturday morning cartoon. Not that that's a bad thing, but it is something that kind of takes away from it. There's the same problem that a lot of people have with Star Wars, is that it was written for kids. And that's who this movie is geared to. It is definitely geared for kids, no doubt about it. The plot is really simple, and that's fine. But I wanted, for myself personally, I wanted to see more action. I wanted to see more Casey Jones action. And not that he's not doing his thing in the movie, because he definitely is. But, and this is going to have just minor spoilers, but nothing you haven't seen from the trailers. So if you want to keep watching, you're absolutely fine to watch. But really, there are some things that I wish that they did a little bit differently. Pretty much all the Casey Jones scenes are in the trailers. There's a few moments where he, has his, shines a little bit, but his character is very played down. They focus a whole lot on the turtles, which is what you want. No doubt about that. But it's definitely something that I would be mindful of. It is definitely action-packed, but again, it's a kid-friendly action-pack. It's not, them going crazy, jacking up dudes left and right. There are a few moments like that, but, it is very toned down, very PG, I would say. Like I said, it ultimately plays out like a Saturday morning cartoon, which is not a bad thing. It is definitely a lot of fun. I watched the movie in 2D because X-Men burned me on the 3D, so I watched it in 2D. I would say the CGI is definitely on point. It would have to be, right? Because all the main characters are CGI, so it's definitely something that they definitely took some time and invested some decent money into it. But overall, would I say watch it? Yes, if you have some kids, if you have some nephews, nieces you want to take out for the weekend, babysit or whatever, do those parents solids. But it's definitely a movie that I would say, yeah, definitely go check out, have some fun with it. It's a popcorn movie. You'll have a good time with it. Is it a movie that you could watch over and over and over? Again, unless you're a huge TMNT fan, I might say no. But it is good. I don't know that I like it better than the first one, because the first one for me was really good. The first one had a lot more grit, a little bit darker tone. This one is definitely upbeat and lighter tone, so definitely keep that in mind. Alright guys, so for my score, I'm going to give it a 6.5. Sorry for the wardrobe change. I know last night I posted up on Facebook that I did the review, and really I did enjoy the movie, but originally I had scored it to 8. And after I was sitting down, I was editing it, and I was thinking, this movie is not better than X-Men. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. The movie is enjoyable. By all means, the movie is enjoyable. But it's not memorable, and for me to rank it higher, it has to be memorable. But if you're a fan of the cartoon series, then you're gonna love it. This movie wasn't made for me. This movie was made for my little cousins, Austin. It's made for my son, Gavin. It's not made for me, and so because it's not made for me, it's not really something that I plan on watching it again. But if my son comes to me and he says, "Hey, I want to go watch this movie," I'm taking him, because I know it's enjoyable. It is enjoyable. It's a popcorn movie. It's a fun movie. You'll have a good time with it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this review. I'm sorry, Derek, I know you're a super huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, but I had to be honest, man. Is it good? Yes, I definitely think you should go watch it, for sure. But for me, I can't get it past the 7. The action is a little lackluster. I wish there was more hand-to-hand combat. I wish there was some more Casey Jones. But is it fun? Absolutely, it's fun, but it's definitely not something that I might spend that extra money on 3D. I might say just stick with the 2D if you have to watch it in theaters, and try to catch a matinee. Because I wouldn't spend a whole lot of money on it, but it is a good time. Like I said, definitely take your kids if you have kids. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out this review. Thanks for waiting up for me. And if you guys have any comments or you have some disagreements, please talk to me in the comments, man. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I'm out.